Portland State University is a public coeducational research university located in the Southwest University District of downtown Portland, Oregon, United States. Originally founded in 1946 as post-secondary educational institution for World War II veterans, it evolved into a four-year college over the following 2 decades, and was granted university status in 1969. It is the only public urban university in the state of Oregon that is located in a major metropolitan city, and is governed by a board of trustees. Portland State is composed of 7 constituent colleges, offering undergraduate degrees in 123 fields, and postgraduate degrees in 117 fields. Schools at Portland State include the School of Business Administration, Graduate School of Education, College of the Arts, School of Social Work, College of Urban and Public Affairs, Massey College of Engineering and Computer Science, and the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. The athletic teams are known as the Portland State Vikings, with school colors of green and white. Teams compete at the NCAA Division I level primarily in the Big Sky Conference. The university was ranked among the top 15 percentile of American universities in the best 376 colleges by the Princeton Review in 2012 for undergraduate education, and has community partnerships with Intel, Oregon Health and Science University, the Portland Public School System, the City of Portland, and Portland General Electric. The university has been nationally recognized for its unique university studies curriculum, which culminates in a community-based senior capstone project which all undergraduates are required to complete for graduation. In 2015, the university ranked at number 15 in a list of the most liberal universities in the United States. History: 1946 to 1964. Portland State University was originally established as the Vanport Extension Center in June 1946, founded by Stephen Edward Epler, a native of Iowa. Epler graduated from Cotner College in Lincoln, Nebraska, and later Columbia University in New York City, before joining the Army to fight in World War II. After returning to the United States after serving, Epler became a Veterans Counselor in Oregon's General Extension Division in Portland. The Vanport Extension Center was conceived by Epler in order to satisfy the demand for higher education in Portland for returning World War II veterans, taking advantage of the GI Bill. The GI Bill was passed in 1944 to provide college, high school or vocational education for returning World War II veterans, as well as 1 year of unemployment compensation. Classes were initially held in the Vanport Junior High School. This first summer session had 221 students, and tuition and fees were $50. Over 1,410 students registered for the 1946 fall term, which was delayed until October 7, 1946 due to a lack of space. Since the population in Vanport City, Oregon was decreasing after World War II, the Extension Center was able to use buildings created for other purposes. 2 child care centers, a recreation building with 3 classrooms, and a shopping center, which required substantial modification to house a library, offices, and 6 classrooms. In addition to Vanport Junior High School, Lincoln and Jefferson High Schools were used after school hours, as well as the University of Oregon's dental and medical schools, located in Portland. Following the May 30 Vanport flood of 1948, the college became known as the College That Wouldn't Die, for refusing to close after the flood. The term was coined by Lois Hennessy, a student who wrote about the college and the flood in the Christian Science Monitor. Though students nicknamed the school the College Without a Future, the school occupied Grant High School in the summer of 1948, then to hastily converted buildings at the Oregon Shipyard, known as the Oregon Ship. In 1953, the school moved to downtown Portland and occupied the vacated buildings of Lincoln High School on SW Broadway Street, including Lincoln Hall. Then known as Old Main, the school changed its name to the Portland State Extension Center between December 1951 and February 1952, and also earned a colloquial title, the U by the Slough, in 1955. The center changed its name to Portland State College to mark its maturation into a 4-year degree-granting institution. Although severe restrictions were placed on the college's curriculum and growth, Epler, who had campaigned for a presidency role at the college, was not elected by the state board. Without an administrative stake in the college, Epler left an accepted presidency at Reedley College in California. By 1956, the veteran population at the college had subsided, and baby food was no longer stocked in the bookstore. 1965 to 2005 Portland State's entry in the 1965 General Electric College Bowl team won the nationally televised quiz show that pitted teams of college students from across the country against each other. The team knocked off its competitors for 5 consecutive weeks, retiring as champions, and setting a new record for total points scored. The university's Smith Memorial Student Union building was named after team member Michael J. Smith, who competed in the tournament while suffering from cystic fibrosis and died in 1968. Architecture at the university was a topic of controversy in its early stages. In 1968, incoming university president Gregory Wolfe commented that the buildings were distressing evidence of Stalinist cubism on campus. Although urban renewal chairman Ira Keller found them to be perfectly lovely, Portland State University's growth for the next couple of decades was restricted under the Oregon University System's 1929 ruling that no public university or college in Oregon could duplicate the programs offered by another, with grandfathered exclusions for the University of Oregon and Oregon State University. Nevertheless, graduate programs were added in 1961 and doctoral programs were added in 1972. The institution was granted university status by the Oregon State Board of Higher Education in 1969, becoming Portland State University. In 1993, PSU did away with the traditional undergraduate distribution system and adopted a new interdisciplinary general education program known as University Studies. The University Studies curriculum consists of 1 year of required freshman inquiry courses followed by a year of sophomore inquiry, junior cluster courses and, finally, a senior capstone. The senior capstone course serves as a culmination of the University Studies program, and requires students to take part in a community-based project of their choosing, often followed by a public presentation on their experience in the project. The program garnered national attention for its learning communities, service learning, senior capstones, and successful retention of first-year students. U.S. News & World Report has on multiple occasions listed University Studies as a program to look for. In 1995, 2 years before his death, the university honored Stephen Epler for his contributions to the university's origins. In 2003, Portland State was approved to award degrees in Black Studies. That same year, the university opened a center housed in a new building to support Native American students. In 2004, Drive, Fairy Balls Massey, an alumnus of the university, donated, through the Massiah Foundation, $8 million to the College of Engineering and Computer Science. The college was renamed the Massey College of Engineering and Computer Science. This was the largest single donation to the university at the time, and this gift, along with others, led to, in May 2006, the opening of a new engineering building, the Northwest Center for Engineering, Science and Technology, which houses much of the college. The LEED Gold-certified engineering building reflects the university's increased emphasis on engineering, science and technology. The 130,000 square foot facility includes classrooms, offices and 41 research and teaching labs. 2006 present. In 2006, Portland State was declared to be the nation's first salmon-safe university by the non-profit organization Salmon Safe. The award was given to recognize campus-wide efforts toward environmental sustainability by treating storm water runoff before it reaches the local watershed. On June 3, 2008, the Jimmy and Rosalind Carter Partner Foundation announced Portland State as the recipient of the Jimmy and Rosalind Carter Partnership Award for campus community collaboration for their watershed stewardship program. The program has led over 27,000 community volunteers, donating 250,000 hours to install 80,000 plants and restore 50 acres of watershed along 2 miles of river. Individual projects have been led and supported by 700 students working as part of class projects, resulting in 2 master's theses and 3 research articles. In 2015, the university was recognized by U.S. News as one of the top 20 most innovative universities in the country, in a list of schools that the public should be watching because of the cutting-edge changes being made on their campuses. The majority of the PSU campus is located across a 50-acre section of southwest downtown Portland, in an area known as the University District. The campus is situated against the West Hills, and is bound by Clay Street to the north, 4th Avenue to the east, Interstate 405 to the south, and 12th Avenue to the west. SW Broadway runs through the center of the campus, where the university's central buildings are located. Lincoln Hall, Kramer Hall, Smith Memorial Student Union, Neuberger Hall, and Shattuck Hall, Kramer Hall, Smith Memorial, and Neuberger are connected by underground tunnels on the basement levels, as well as by sky bridges on the upper levels, which allows students access between buildings without having to use street sidewalks. The university's South Park blocks, situated on the opposite side of the central buildings, run parallel to Park Avenue, and begin at Market Street where Lincoln Hall is located, and end at Shattuck Hall. The northern edge of the PSU campus is 8 blocks away from Pioneer Courthouse Square, and 4 blocks from the Portland Art Museum. The Keller Auditorium is located at the northwestern edge of the campus, on 3rd Avenue and Clay Street. The 1.4 million volume, 6-floor Miller Library is located in the center of campus, opposite Neuberger Hall on Park Avenue, and offers several computer labs, technology and faculty reading rooms, and video viewing rooms. Built in 1966 as a rectangular structure, the library's convex wall of glass facing the campus park blocks was added in 1989 to surround and preserve a large copper beech tree that was planted in 1890. The Miller Library houses approximately 1,422,427 volumes, 640 print subscriptions, 97,065 accessible electronic books, 2,592,288 microforms, 69,762 maps, and 133,978 audio-visual materials. It is also a repository for federal documents, housing over 400,000 government documents. The Miller Library is open to the public, and allows non-students access to their catalogs of PDF files and published online journals. In 2010, the university opened a $62 million Gold LEED certified student rec center. The 6-story building houses an aquatic center, climbing wall, basketball, volleyball, badminton courts, an indoor soccer court, a large fitness area, and an outdoor program. It is located in the university's urban center, a quadrangle which is also home to College of Urban and Public Affairs, the university bookstore, and several restaurants. The Portland streetcar runs west through the center. The student-managed PSU Film Committee operates the Fifth Avenue Cinemas, one of the only student-operated theaters in the United States. The cinema is open to the public and screens films weekly, with students receiving free admission. Residence halls. Though largely a commuter school, PSU houses around 3,000 undergraduate and graduate students, and has 10 residence halls. Its largest include the University Point, a 16-story apartment building operated by American Campus Communities built in 2011, and Ondine, a 15-story high-rise. Older residence halls, many of which were originally apartment buildings that were purchased by the university, include Blackstone, built in 1930, Montgomery Court, built in 1916, and Stratford, built in 1927. Other older residence halls include St. Helens Court, built in 1927, the Art Deco Parkway Manor, built in 1931, and Bloomill Hall, built in 1986. Other residence buildings were constructed post-millennium, including the Stephen Epler Hall and the Broadway. Further steps toward increasing housing capacity, and university control over its own housing, are being taken, with plans for further construction, and with Portland State taking over management of the residence halls it currently owns. In March 2007, Portland State University took over the managing of the on-campus housing at Portland State University. College Housing Northwest, which has previously managed the on-campus housing buildings for over 30 years, will still maintain its off-campus housing. Greek system. Optional residential and social opportunities exist with a small but active Greek system, which includes sororities Alpha Chi Omega, Alpha Kappa Alpha, fraternities Alpha Epsilon Pi, Alpha Phi Alpha, Kappa Sigma, Phi Delta Theta, Alpha Kappa Psi, Phi Gamma Nu. Sustainability. The university has made great efforts to make its buildings environmentally sustainable, both in its new architecture as well as through renovation of its older buildings. In September 2008, the James F. and Marion L. Miller Foundation awarded Portland State University a $25 million challenge grant. The $25 million Miller Grant and the funds raised to match it must be used exclusively for sustainability programs. Today, Portland State's Sustainability Research and Education, led by Jennifer Allen, director of the Portland State Institute for Sustainable Solutions, is focused on 4 primary areas of inquiry: creating sustainable urban communities, the integration of human societies and the natural environment, implementing sustainability and mechanisms of change, and measuring sustainability. Since 1998, the Miller Foundation has also contributed more than $5.3 million to Portland State. As of 2012, 8 buildings on the PSU campus are LEED certified, 2 of which are at platinum status, and the university announced plans for renovations on Neuberger Hall to bring it to LEED certification as well in 2014. Portland State has been named among the most eco-friendly universities in the United States. In addition to the university's eco-conscious architecture and reconstructive work, it has also been recognized for its utilization of mass transit, including light rail, streetcar, and bus systems, all central to the campus. It has also been recognized for its abundance of bicycle transportation. In 2013, PSU was ranked one of America's 6 most bike-friendly universities, third to Stanford University and University of California, Davis. Outside Shattuck Hall, the university's architecture department constructed the Shattuck Hall Ecological Learning Plaza, a garden featuring green walls, solar panels, and permeable pavement. The university also features its own community garden.